In the quiet crucible of dawn, where the soul meets the anvil of existence, there lies a truth as old as the mountains. True strength is not born from fleeting victories, but forged in the relentless fire of daily discipline. Like the legendary steel of Hagane no Ishi, our spirit must be tempered through enduring trials, each habit a strike of the hammer, shaping us into warriors of unwavering resolve. The path of Bushido teaches us that the spirit, or Shin, thrives not in ease, but in the embrace of struggle and impermanence. Mujo. Today, I invite you, fellow seekers, to step onto this battlefield of self-mastery. Commit with heart and mind. Comment X to mark your resolve. Subscribe to join our brotherhood and sisterhood of warriors, forging themselves in the flames of transformation. Your journey will be one of fire and fortitude, where every habit kindles a spark that illuminates your destiny. Together, we will walk the way of the sword and spirit, carving clarity from chaos. Thank you for being part of this sacred community, bound by the will to become more. Consistency is the silent force behind every great achievement, the steady drumbeat that transforms fleeting effort into lasting mastery. Like the patient strikes of a blacksmith's hammer shaping molten steel, consistent action molds our character and capabilities over time. Without it, even the brightest sparks of motivation fade quickly, lost in the chaos of distractions and doubts. Consistency is not about perfection. It is about showing up, day after day, regardless of how small the steps or how difficult the journey. It demands discipline, a commitment to honor the process above immediate results. This unwavering dedication fuels momentum, allowing us to build habits that become the foundation of success. Each repetition carves deeper grooves in our minds, making the pursuit of excellence less about struggle and more about natural flow. Like the samurai's relentless training, consistency strengthens our spirit and sharpens our focus, preparing us to face challenges with calm resolve. It is the invisible thread connecting today's effort to tomorrow's triumph. Yet consistency is often misunderstood as a mechanical routine, devoid of passion or flexibility. In truth, it thrives when anchored in purpose and fueled by intention. It requires patience, as true transformation unfolds slowly, beneath the surface of immediate awareness. Even when progress seems invisible or setbacks arise, the consistent warrior endures, trusting the process and maintaining faith in their own growth. Consistency creates a sacred rhythm, an ebb and flow that balances effort with rest, discipline with compassion. It trains the mind to resist distraction and the spirit to withstand discouragement. Through this steadfast practice, we learn to master ourselves, cultivating resilience and confidence. The journey of consistency is both humble and heroic, shaping not just what we do, but who we become. It is the foundation upon which all other virtues stand, the keystone of lasting change in any endeavor. Focus is the sharpened blade that cuts through the noise of a restless world, the unwavering gaze of the warrior who sees only the path ahead. It demands a clarity of mind that dismisses distraction and embraces intention with fierce resolve. In a time when attention is constantly pulled in 1,000 directions, true focus becomes a rare and powerful skill. One that transforms scattered energy into precise action. Like the samurai's steady hand guided by years of discipline, focus channels our mental and emotional resources toward a singular purpose. It requires training the mind to return again and again to what truly matters, resisting the allure of fleeting temptations or doubts. This concentration allows us to immerse ourselves fully in each task, creating a flow state where effort feels effortless and progress becomes inevitable. Focus is not just about doing more, but about doing what counts, with deliberate precision and deep presence. However, focus is not simply an act of will. It is a cultivated state of being that grows stronger through practice and intention. It thrives when paired with mindfulness, awareness of the present moment, and the clarity to recognize when attention wanders. Like the disciplined breath that steadies a sword stance, focus calms the mind's chaos and hones our awareness on the target. It empowers us to navigate distractions, fatigue, and uncertainty with grace, maintaining a steady course even when challenges arise. By protecting our mental space from unnecessary clutter, focus enables us to unlock creativity, deepen learning, and sustain motivation over time. It sharpens not only our actions, but also our judgment, allowing us to make decisions aligned with our highest goals. The mastery of focus transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary achievement, forging a mind as precise and powerful as the finest katana. Self-discipline is the unwavering foundation upon which all lasting success is built, the inner fortress that guards us against the temptations of ease and distraction. It is the silent commitment to choose what is necessary over what is comfortable, the daily practice of aligning our actions with our highest intentions. Like the samurai who rises before dawn to train tirelessly, self-discipline demands sacrifice and steadfastness. It is not fueled by fleeting motivation or bursts of willpower, but by a deeper resolve, an unyielding dedication to the path we have chosen. This strength of character allows us to push through fatigue, doubt, and resistance, creating a powerful momentum that carries us forward even when the journey grows arduous. Self-discipline shapes our habits, molds our mindset, and anchors our spirit in purpose, transforming small choices into monumental progress. It is the invisible force that turns dreams into reality, not by chance, but through deliberate, consistent effort. Yet self-discipline is more than rigid control. It is the art of balance between firmness and compassion. It requires awareness of our limits and the wisdom to rest when needed, so our will does not fracture under pressure. Like the disciplined breath of a warrior preparing for battle, self-discipline sharpens our focus and strengthens our resolve while cultivating patience and self-respect. It teaches us to delay gratification, mastering the impulse to surrender to distractions or indulgence, and instead commit to the long-term vision of growth. Through self-discipline, we gain mastery over our own nature, forging a spirit capable of withstanding challenges and rising stronger from setbacks. This inner mastery becomes a source of freedom, empowering us to live intentionally and rise above the chaos of fleeting desires. In cultivating self-discipline, we build the unbreakable will that transforms our lives and shapes our destiny. Patience is the quiet strength that underlies every great warrior's journey, the calm in the eye of the storm that allows transformation to unfold in its own time. It is the virtue of endurance, the deep knowing that true mastery cannot be rushed or forced, but must be nurtured with steady care and unwavering faith. Like the slow forging of a blade in roaring fire, patience shapes us through trials that test our resolve and temper our spirit. It teaches us to embrace the process, to stand firm even when progress seems invisible or the path uncertain. Patience is not passive waiting but active persistence, an inner discipline that holds space for growth amid challenges, setbacks, and frustration. It softens the sharp edges of impulsiveness and cultivates a serene acceptance of life's rhythms, allowing us to move forward with grace rather than haste. In patience, the warrior learns to balance ambition with humility, understanding that every great accomplishment is built on the foundation of time and consistent effort. Yet patience requires more than mere tolerance. It demands a fierce courage to remain present and committed, even when results are delayed or obscured. Like the steady breath that centers a samurai before battle, patience grounds us in the moment, calming the restless mind and strengthening our focus on the long-term goal. It nurtures resilience by reminding us that setbacks are not failures but essential parts of growth. Through patience, we develop the fortitude to endure discomfort, the wisdom to accept what we cannot change immediately, and the clarity to recognize when to act and when to wait. This cultivated endurance shapes a spirit that does not falter in the face of adversity, but grows stronger, more refined, and ready for the challenges ahead. In embracing patience, we honor the natural flow of transformation, allowing our potential to emerge fully and powerfully over time. Mindful awareness is the steady light that illuminates the warrior's path, the deep presence that anchors us in the moment amid the chaos of life. It is the practice of observing our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings without judgment, cultivating a clarity that reveals truth beneath distraction. Like a sword forged with precision and care, mindful awareness sharpens the mind, allowing us to cut through illusions and react with calm intention rather than impulsive habit. This heightened state of consciousness empowers us to recognize the subtle shifts within ourselves. The rising tension, the wavering focus, the silent doubts that can either strengthen or weaken our resolve. By embracing each moment fully, we cultivate a groundedness that transforms routine actions into deliberate rituals, imbuing every choice with purpose and depth. Mindful awareness is not merely passive observation, but active engagement, a continual practice of returning to the present, where true power and clarity reside. Yet, mindful awareness requires dedication and patience, much like the disciplined training of a samurai mastering their art. It asks us to slow down and listen deeply to ourselves and the world, so that we may respond wisely rather than react recklessly. This awareness creates a space between stimulus and response, where intention guides action and the spirit remains unshaken by external turmoil. Through this practice, we develop greater emotional intelligence, resilience, and the ability to navigate challenges with grace and insight. Mindful awareness fosters a connection between mind and body, sharpening our instincts and aligning our purpose with our actions. It transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary, turning everyday moments into opportunities for growth and strength. By cultivating this presence, we forge a mind as focused and clear as the polished blade, ready to meet whatever challenges lie ahead with unwavering composure. Resilience is the indomitable spirit that rises from the ashes of every setback, the unyielding force that carries the warrior forward when the path grows dark and fraught with hardship. It is the strength to endure pain, failure, and disappointment without surrendering to despair, much like a blade tempered repeatedly in fire, emerging stronger and more unbreakable. Resilience is not simply enduring difficulty, but actively transforming adversity into opportunity, forging a mindset that sees challenges as the very flames that refine us. This inner power arises from a deep well of courage and conviction, enabling us to stand firm amid chaos and uncertainty. It teaches us to bend without breaking, to recover swiftly from wounds, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual, and to continue the pursuit of our highest goals with renewed vigor. Resilience is the warrior's heartbeat, the rhythm of persistence that turns trials into triumph and obstacles into stepping stones. Yet resilience is not a blind force of stubbornness. It is tempered by wisdom and self-awareness, much like the disciplined breath that steadies a samurai's hand in battle. It calls for humility to accept what cannot be changed, while igniting the fierce determination to transform what lies within our power. Through resilience, we cultivate patience and adaptability, learning to navigate the unpredictable currents of life with grace and steadfastness. It sharpens our ability to maintain focus and purpose, even when circumstances seem overwhelming, strengthening the spirit against doubt and fatigue. Resilience nurtures a profound belief in our own capacity to overcome and grow, making each setback not an end, but a vital part of our evolution. In embracing resilience, we forge a spirit as enduring and unbreakable as the finest steel, prepared to face every challenge with unwavering strength. The growth mindset is the fertile soil from which the warrior's potential blooms, the deep conviction that every challenge is an opportunity to learn and evolve. It is the belief that abilities and intelligence are not fixed, but can be cultivated through effort, reflection, and perseverance. Like the ever-sharpening blade that never settles for dullness, a growth mindset fuels a relentless pursuit of improvement, pushing us beyond the limits of comfort and familiarity. This perspective transforms failure from a mark of defeat into a teacher's lesson, guiding us to adapt, refine, and rise stronger. It demands humility to acknowledge where we fall short, and courage to face the unknown with curiosity rather than fear. The growth mindset opens the door to endless possibility, empowering us to embrace change, innovate, and forge new paths where others see obstacles. It is the spirit of the samurai who, through lifelong training and dedication, continuously hones skill and wisdom, understanding that mastery is a journey without end. Yet, cultivating a growth mindset requires deliberate practice and self-awareness, much like the patient discipline of a warrior refining their craft. It invites us to release the grip of fixed beliefs and to welcome challenge as a vital force for transformation. This mindset fosters resilience by reframing setbacks as essential steps in the learning process, encouraging persistence rather than resignation. It sharpens our focus on effort and strategy instead of innate talent, nurturing a deep sense of agency and hope. Through a growth mindset, we develop the flexibility to adapt, the openness to feedback, and the motivation to push through obstacles with unwavering determination. It transforms the way we see ourselves and the world, lighting the path toward continuous growth and unshakable confidence. In embracing this mindset, we forge a spirit ever ready to evolve and conquer new heights. Daily reflection is the quiet ritual that sharpens the warrior's mind and spirit, the moment of stillness where experience is examined and wisdom is born. It is the deliberate practice of turning inward each day to assess actions, thoughts, and emotions with honesty and clarity. Like the samurai who reviews their training and battles to find lessons hidden beneath the surface, daily reflection allows us to recognize patterns, celebrate progress, and confront areas needing growth. This pause cultivates self-awareness, helping to align our choices with our deepest values and long-term goals. Through reflection, we transform the chaos of everyday life into meaningful insight, turning mistakes into teachers and victories into stepping stones. It deepens our understanding of self, revealing the subtle shifts in mindset and behavior that accumulate to shape destiny. Daily reflection is not indulgence but discipline, a sacred moment of accountability that strengthens the spirit and refines the path forward. Yet daily reflection requires honesty and courage, much like the fearless warrior who faces their own weaknesses without denial or judgment. It demands presence and intention to truly listen to the inner voice amid distractions and excuses. This practice fosters growth by illuminating what serves us and what holds us back, empowering us to make conscious adjustments with each new day. It deepens gratitude for progress and resilience in the face of setbacks, reinforcing our commitment to continual improvement. Through daily reflection, we nurture patience, humility, and clarity, allowing us to course-correct before small errors become costly detours. It is the silent forge where awareness and intention meld, crafting a spirit capable of wise decision-making and steadfast purpose. In embracing daily reflection, we honor the journey of self-mastery, transforming ordinary days into deliberate steps toward greatness. Purposeful action is the deliberate strike of the warrior's sword, the focused energy that transforms intention into reality. It is the commitment to act with clear intention, aligning every movement with a higher goal, rather than drifting aimlessly through distraction or habit. Like the samurai who wields their blade not randomly, but with precision and meaning, purposeful action demands that we move forward with clarity and resolve. This focused effort channels our energy, cutting through indecision and doubt to create tangible progress. It requires courage to choose direction amid uncertainty, and discipline to follow through when motivation wanes. Purposeful action turns dreams into plans, and plans into results, forging a path through the fog of hesitation and overwhelm. Each intentional step builds momentum, strengthening our confidence and deepening our commitment to the journey ahead. Yet purposeful action is more than mere movement. It is grounded in self-awareness and aligned with our deepest values. It calls for mindfulness to discern what truly matters, and the wisdom to prioritize tasks that lead toward meaningful growth. Like the measured stance of a warrior preparing for battle, Purposeful action balances speed with patience, knowing when to advance and when to hold steady. This alignment cultivates resilience, as each effort is infused with significance, fueling perseverance even in the face of obstacles. Through purposeful action, we develop mastery over distraction and cultivate a habit of meaningful engagement with our goals. It transforms the chaotic flurry of activity into focused progress, forging a life of intention and impact. By committing to purposeful action, we embody the spirit of the samurai, resolute, focused, and ready to carve our destiny with every step. Inner strength is the hidden wellspring from which the warrior draws courage and endurance, the quiet power that sustains us through hardship and uncertainty. It is the unshakable core of resilience and conviction, forged through experience and tempered by self-awareness. Like the steel heart of a katana, inner strength is not forged overnight, but developed through countless trials, each one deepening our capacity to stand firm when the world around us shifts and trembles. This strength arises from a deep connection to one's purpose and values, anchoring us amid chaos and doubt. It empowers us to face fear, discomfort, and failure without losing sight of the path. Inner strength is the flame that burns steadily in the darkness, providing light when external circumstances falter. It is a source of calm confidence, allowing the warrior to act with clarity and grace, even under pressure. Yet inner strength is not rigid or unyielding. It is a living force that grows with humility and compassion. Like the balanced stance of a samurai, it requires both firmness and flexibility, the ability to adapt without losing integrity. This strength nurtures patience and perseverance, enabling us to recover from setbacks and continue forward with renewed purpose. Through cultivating inner strength, we develop mastery over our fears and impulses, transforming vulnerability into power. It connects us deeply to our true selves and the greater journey we undertake. Inner strength is the foundation of all other virtues, a silent, enduring force that shapes character and destiny. By embracing and nurturing this strength within, we forge a spirit capable of weathering any storm and rising ever stronger. As we stand together at the crossroads of intention and action, remember that transformation is not a distant dream, but a daily choice. One forged through the fires of discipline, focus, and unwavering commitment. The habits we build each day are the strikes of the hammer, shaping the steel of our spirit, molding us into warriors prepared to face whatever challenges the coming year may bring. Embrace the path of patience and mindful awareness, for they are the compass that guides us through uncertainty and the storms of life. Let resilience and purposeful action be your armor and blade, enabling you to move forward with strength and clarity, no matter the obstacles. Inner strength will be your unwavering heart, steady and bold, carrying you through every trial with grace. This journey is not one of perfection, but of persistence, a sacred process of becoming more than we were yesterday. I thank each of you for choosing to walk this path, for committing to the daily practice of growth alongside this community of fellow warriors. Together, we rise, sharpened by challenge and bound by purpose. Now, go forth with courage and conviction, knowing that your entire 2026 and beyond will transform by the power of the habits you choose to embody each day.